Hello everyone, welcome to the Coins News Now channel. We discuss what's going on in the cryptocurrency space, and we keep things brief. The market is still raging. We have Bitcoin trading at $72,218, and it is reaching new highs almost every hour. This is the highest Bitcoin has ever been. Ethereum is trading at $3,990, and XRP is trading at 68 cents after a slight dip to 74 cents. However, based on the indicators, we believe that XRP will continue to rise in price. So as of right now, guys, we're still very bullish in cryptos, especially with XRP. The XRP is now experiencing a bull cycle similar to what it was in 2017. However, back then, things were very crazy. Based on past data, we can expect that XRP will follow this price action. The blue lines indicate that in the near term, we should see Bitcoin hit 80 and then a 13. These are XRP's short-term price targets for March and April. We can also see that the SASTIC is crossing over and preparing to move up. Alright guys, this is going to be an extremely explosive move to the upside, and with Bitcoin dominating and reaching an all-time high, this means that all season is approaching, so on average we should see every altcoin having a price that is 5 times higher than its current value. This makes it extremely easy to make money, especially if you choose the right cryptos, because doing so will make it an easy 10 to 15 or 20 times higher. Keep in mind, guys, that most gains occur in the later stages of the bull run, so in 2025, now is the best time to accumulate. In a few months to a year, we should be fairly wealthy. In addition, we saw a 20% increase in value in just 1 hour, so let's see what happens when. It will be 30, 50, or 100 times larger than this candle. This is the post from Ripple Crippler that I have been waiting a very long time for, and it shows how XRP is essentially the game Pac-Man eating up all of the goats that represent the other cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. In other words, XRP will absorb all of the market caps of the other cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, so ultimately the higher the price for XRP, the better, because everything will eventually run on the XRP lecture. There we go, guys, and we are still very, very early as more money is flowing into Bitcoin and the crypto space once again, which is great for the future pricing of XRP. All that's really going on right now is RAS, so you need to understand how these work. Dan knows these because a number of investors in his fund are networks they won't let brokers call and buy or sell. Instead, they'll go out to dinner and eat steak with their best client, who talks about this Bitcoin ETF. They say, I'm not sure adding that they read Barron's that week. After that, they go play golf, and their other client continues to talk about it. Eventually, this massive property developer from Cincinnati sticks in. $5 million have been invested into the ETF. This is the process, so it's actually really slow, and we've only just started. Most of these people are driven by price. If you look at NVIDIA, you can see how price feeds on itself and becomes reflexive. Nevertheless, these guys are not traders in general. These RAA networks typically talk to their clients about, you should think about an X% allocation. They put an X% allocation, or they mandate it and say, hey, we're going to do this for you guys. They do it. Dan and I have witnessed this all the way through with friends of ours. They start with 1%, and then before you know it, they get up to 5%, and then we're going to 12% because they start to realize the power of this thing, so it becomes very reflexive in price action. I've seen family offices. One of the investors in my fund is a large Australian family office. However, their initial allocation was 5%. In the end, they probably got up to 30% in crypto allocations because, as Dan mentioned, we're really, really early still. On top of that, once the principal started to understand it, it just keeps building on itself and the price action just builds on it. So we their asset allocation mix, and those people are in charge something like $1 trillion worth of assets. So once they complete the same procedure, dollar cost, one of the reasons passive funds have outperformed active portfolios like the NASDAQ and the SP keeps outperforming is because millennials add to their 401k every 2 weeks. They can now add Bitcoin into their 405k. We've seen BlackRock talking about doing that, but I don't think it's even started yet. So those massive PS of capital start coming in as well. And we're not talking institutions. None of the institutions are in yet, really. This is the last video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. It's a very big structural change that people don't really